Girls, what was the most obvious hint you dropped, and the guy just didn't get it? My buddy in college was stressing over when to make the move to kiss a girl he liked. While we encouraged him to not wait for the perfect moment and just go for it, he admitted he should have tried to kiss her when they were in the shower. Edit, stressing, not staying in the shower. Maybe she's just being nice by putting soap on my dick for me. How kind of her. Oh man, she's such a good person. She's showering at the same time as me to use less hot water. She must love the planet. It's snowing. Just stay here. You can sleep in my bed. To be honest, I would just think to myself, she is really nice offering me that. I better not screw this up by trying to sleep with her. And then proceed to say it doesn't seem so bad, but thank you. This right there. We were discussing costumes, and I sent a picture of me in my bunny suit and said I'd need help out of it. His response was telling me he hoped my roommate was home, or that would suck. I had to tell him I was implying I'd like him to take it off me, and it took him a minute to catch up. Edit. For those of you concerned, it was very much a suggestive picture. I'm not sure it could have been perceived as just friendly, and no, you won't be getting proof of said picture for those in my DMs, lol. I was very much ready to hit him with the bat of bluntness, because we get along great, and he'd seemed flirty with me before. Bless you for hitting him with the bat. Edit. Thanks Anon for my first award. And I'm very happy to see Ok got silver as well. And thanks again. I just turn around and Gildoc. More women just need to hit us with the bat, because honestly there's 3 situations. 1, the guy is whooshed by it, or 2, the guy is afraid of taking it too far when the girl isn't ready, or 3, the guy isn't interested either, and it makes it less awkward. Edit. Thanks for my first award, kind Redditor. Edit 2, changed females to women as a recommendation from a commenter, and added an obvious third that I missed. Friend was complaining he was hot because of his long sleeve shirt. I said, oh, I'm sure you'd be just as hot without the shirt. He was so unaware, but I finally just kissed him. This one is really sweet. I could use a spontaneous kiss. Never happened to me before. Kiss. I'm pregnant. Did you get pregnant? Pregnant? How you get pregnant? Prangan sex hurt baby top of head. Complained I was a bit cold, so he gave me a blanket. I then told him there's space for 2 under the blanket, in an obvious flirting tone. He answered with no thanks, I'm not cold. I still tease him with it once in a while. We are married now. Holy shit, I'm mentally slow. I just realized I was him a week or 2 ago. I went on a second date with a girl to a hockey game, and I don't feel comfortable doing touchy-feely stuff until I outright say I'm ready to commit seriously. So halfway through she says, man, it's pretty cold in here, isn't it? And I said no, if anything I'm a little warm. Things went normally for the rest of the game, but afterwards I got straight ghosted LMAO. I couldn't for the life of me figure out why, but that may or may not be it. It could be anything really, but I hadn't connected those dots yet, so I physically facepalmed when the light bulb went off. Edit. Thanks for the nice comments so far. It wasn't anything I was fully committed to yet, so I didn't get too bent out of shape. The bigger thing for me is that I can be socially inept at times and have not been on many dates with people I don't already know to start with, even though I'm in my mid-20s. Long chain of events, lol. So I had moreover been trying to discern where anything cold been remotely connected to being ghosted, so I could potentially improve my self-awareness in a type of situation I'm not often in. I had let it go, but this reminded me of it, and I thought I'd share. Edit 2, just so it's not some random assumptions here. Conversation was decent to great over text, and I initiated every date, to which she sounded pretty bubbly towards each time. I'm not a forward person, and have strong social anxiety in situations like this. Maybe I should just be upfront with that, because they are going to know about it eventually, so I shouldn't hide it, and have them guessing my motives. It just really didn't seem like there was any problems, because even after the game she was going to Uber home originally, but decided she wanted to ride with me on the subway, after I mentioned I was taking it home. We talked the whole ride back, and then said goodbye at the station. Then she responded once after that, and never said anything else. If she ghosted you for missing a hint, she's not worth the time anyway. I went out of my way to come in early, and talk to this guy every day for like a month before someone else told him I was into him. I also repeatedly told him I liked him. He thought I was just being nice. When a girl admits to liking you, a guy faces a dilemma. 1, you could be joking and pulling his leg. 2, you just sympathize for him, or you like him as a friend and that's it. In that order usually, really. I had a girl invite me round her house once, just to show me her posters. They were all of Harley Davidson motorbikes, and she said she's never ridden a Harley before. Awkward silence, and after a few other sort bits of small talk I decided to be on my way. 2 years later I'm sitting on the bus, and realize what she meant. Holly. Ridden the Holly. My name is Holly. Damn, I feel so bad for her. That's a perfect line too. Gotta wonder if she bought those posters just to set up that line. Literally said I want to be yours, and the dude just keeps smiling and goes on about random space facts. That one hurt a bit. What was the coolest space fact? Edit. Thanks for the other award, guys. I can't recall, sorry. I kind of just re-evaluated my whole flirting technique after that. Fair enough, I just wanted to learn about space. UHH edit. I did not expect my karma to double last night, and thanks for the awards, guys. I'm gonna know everything about space now. Did you know that, while at its closest point, Venus is the planet closest to Earth, most of the time Mercury is our closest neighbor? Even more amazing, Mercury is the closest neighbor most of the time to all the planets in our solar system. The mostest closest. When I was like 15 to 16, this girl from school I had a huge crush on kept inviting me to her house when she was alone, wearing the smallest tops, and asking for back massages. I never got the hint. Years later, when I started going out with my now fiancé, that girl's sister tells my GFA, my sister had such a crush on him back in school. I was not a bright teenager. Geez, never missed one that obvious. I know, right? I had confidence issues as a teenager that only went away in my early 20s. I'm sure if Emily, from 15 years ago, saw this thread, she'd say, invited this guy to my place after our date. Got him into my room, into my bed. He was just lying there, so I told him my back was feeling sore, and asked him if he could give me a massage. His reply, "Oh, I don't want to crush you with my weight." He was about 170 pounds. Gave up and went to sleep. Truth is, I did get the hint. But at the time I was a virgin, and I was convinced I had an STD. Yeah, good combo. Turns out I didn't have an STD. Virgin with an STD. It's amazing what our teenage minds will come up with to make us even more awkward and weird. Damn toilet seats. Not a girl, but I was staying a night at a hotel, and the hotel bar had just closed. I went out front for a smoke, and start chatting with two women. We shoot the shit for a few minutes, and then all head back into the hotel, and to the elevator. We get in, they press 15, I press 9, and one of them turns to me, and says, "I don't suppose there's a secret bar on the 9th floor we can go to?" My dumbass respos, "No, but you can grab a cab, and be at a bar in 10 minutes. Then the doors open and I leave. Edit. This is my most upvoted comment. Cool. This is amazing. How long did it take you to realize? Brushing teeth 15 years later. Wait a minute. Staring in the mirror, not even coherent enough to know if you still have underwear on or not, and it hits you 30 seconds into brushing. Son of a bitch. Invited him over to watch a movie, eventually laying my legs across his lap and hard flirting, but after 4 movies I had to finally make the move. Edit. For clarification, we'd been flirting via text, sexting, exchanging nudes, etc. I had previously told him to his face that I liked him, and I'm giving him the green light to make any move. Still nothing after a month of dating. I seem to always take the lead on things and I like assertiveness, but I wanted to give him the opportunity to feel like he could be in control, that it was okay. I was very direct many times, we'd had several discussions about it. Still nothing. Even after I finally made the move I had to literally say, "I want to have sex with you." 4 movies in one night. Or like 4 evenings spread over a few weeks. Both seems astonishingly long time to get your hints. 4 in one night. After I had told him previously that I'm giving him the green light. He said he was scared of creeping me out, lol. Straight up told him I like him. I think his response was something like, "But I'm kinda trash," or something self-deprecating. He's friends with my best friend, and she confirmed that his depression is so bad that it takes a lot before he actually accepts any sort of positive attention. I think to some degree it's mutual. Hard to tell, as I too am oblivious when guys drop hints. Edit. So, this blew up more than I was expecting. Never had a comment get nearly this much attention. We're all on the same proverbial boat, it seems. Here's a summary of some common answers. Also, thank you for the silver. My first award. What happened after? We still talk nearly daily. No forward motion on the I like you front, but I'm gonna be there for him, whether we're friends or something else. There's definitely some forky tendencies, I suppose. Some solid points out there about the lack of compliments towards men. Everyone needs to be complimented here and there, whether it's about looks, or talent, or even just a nice shirt. Accepting them is hard as hell though. You like me? Well, that's a red flag. Are you sure? Please sign here and here, to verify you are okay with a psych evaluation. One time a girl straight up asked if I wanted to take my pants off, and I didn't get it. I was like, nah, they're actually not uncomfortable at all. Usually when girls ask you to take off your pants, it's for their comfort. No one wants to come in contact with the kind of tough fabric a lot of pants are made of when they are sleeping. Also, always take off your belt. That's just cruel to accidentally poke someone with your belt buckle. I too always remove my belt after taking my pants off.